Hey guys, what's going on today? Hey, today is just gonna be a little different video. I'm gonna do some more wood in my wood yard I have back here. I got some wood here that's had delivered at the end of the season 2025. That's actually probably more late summer, mid fall. I had 2 loads delivered, so got a lot of wood to cut. I'm not gonna do it now. As you can see, there's a lot of snow on the ground. It's pretty cold out. It's mid-February, so it's not that fun to be outside right now, but I got a lot of videos that I did in the summertime, yeah, late summer, mid-fall, somewhere around there, of all the wood that I split back here before. So I'll show you those videos, and if something that you like, let me know, and let me know what kind of wood splitters you guys are using or whatever you guys are doing to make your firewood. This is just my own personal firewood because I have an outdoor wood boiler that I use for the year. It burns about 6 months out of the year, and I'll make another video of that, and I'll show you just where all this wood is going. So let me give you a little closer look at my wood pile here, and then I'll start running the other clip of the 2025 season. I did all the splitting. So hang on one second. All right, so this is all the wood I have for this coming up year, and this will hold me over. This is actually a little bit more than I usually get, which is okay. I'm trying to really stock up on my wood. A couple years I ran out of wood, and it was hard to get. It was a lot of the wood yards were out of logs, and my contacts didn't have any wood, and ended up getting off the side of the road during storms. So I kind of want to avoid that in the future. So I'm gonna start piling up more wood than I normally use just to have it on hand. So that's it. So let's get back to the other summer videos. Hey guys, welcome back. Another day of wood cutting today. So this is the way I do it now. I figured out it's the easiest way for me to get all my logs. So I'll cut them all first, and then I'll put them on these pallets. They actually fit quite a bit on there. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5.5 pallets of wood right now. Still got a lot more, obviously, but this works out really good for me. I could put all these on a pallet, and I can just forklift them over to the machine and just keep on going. So let's get at it. Well, that's it. That trailer is loaded. Just gonna go dump this out real quick, and we'll start doing all over again. So I'll be right back. All right, so let me do that a few more times. I'll be right back. All right, so that's enough for today. A couple hours worth of work. I think there's 143 rounds here that I can start splitting. So this is what I got here. They're all pretty much the same size. They vary a little bit because there's end of log pieces that are higher and shorter, but for the most part, they're around 20 inches. There's a couple of big ones back there, about 24, and there's a couple small ones too, but that's just the, like I said, the end of the log. So that's it. We did pretty good today. We'll start getting this processed up into some firewood. And over here, we made a little dent in the pile. We got a mess to clean up, but that's all right. It's getting there. The pile's definitely getting there. This is last year. Been sitting here for a year already, this wood. I got it last year, didn't need it, but that's this year's wood. And I see some yellow jackets flying around there, so that's not a good sign. But yeah, I gotta get this out of here because my log guy called me the other day and he has another load. I had to give it up and give it to someone else, which I don't like doing, but that's all right. I'll get another one soon. I'm on a list, so just maybe a month or so. But that's all right. All right, so I'm gonna call it a day. It's after 10, like 10:20, so the sun is definitely right on me. So I'm gonna call it a day for now. But we got done pretty good today. Got quite a few logs cut. I think there's only like 6 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 more logs to do, and we're done with that. And I can start splitting all these pallets of logs. So that's it for now. Let me show you my new marketplace find. All right, so this is my new marketplace find. It works out really well. I believe it's a 2-yard, it's one of those dump poppers. You put on the forklift, dumps it out. It's an older one, but I didn't pay much for it, so actually it works out really well for me. Because I've been cleaning up, I call it my wood yard, but it's just a wood parking lot, but it is what it is. So this is all just the debris from just from cutting all the wood. It's a lot of sawdust, some bark, some sticks, whatever. But you know, every year when I do a load of logs like this, I usually get 2 trailer loads full of this, shavings or whatever you want to call it, sawdust. So I should try to make some compost out of it because it's pretty good stuff. So I'll use that with the forklift over here, and then I'll pick up all this, all the sawdust and leaves and branches will all go in the dump hopper, and it dumps out into the trailer. So it works out really well. But that's it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, well, it's the next day. It's hot. It's like 93 degrees today, so I really couldn't do any more because it's just too sunny. So usually around 10 o'clock I stop, but this time I stopped at about 12 probably, and I just wanted to get those last logs done. So, but I still got 2 more left, as you can see, and those 2 were just the bottom ones. You can see right here, there's one there, and there's one right there. Those are just the logs that the other logs sat on when the guy dropped them off. So I really couldn't get the forklift in there, so I'm gonna come back later, put all the stuff on pallets, get out of the way, get my little mini wood yard cleaned up here, and then we'll start splitting all this. I got 20 pallets of wood so far. It's all really nice. It's all oak, mainly oak. There's a couple maples in there, and a bunch of birch, so it's really nice wood. So yes, those 20 pallets right there. And there's roughly, how many on each pallet? 3, 16 pieces on a pallet usually, so that's not too bad. So yeah, not too bad at all. So it's quite a bit, and it'll be a lot easier to split them because I can split it in the shade. I can do that any time of the day. So that's it for now. Let me get all this on pallets and I'll come back later. All right, here we go. Let's get this log splitter running here. I know it might look kind of funny today I'm wearing an apron, but I think it's going to help out with all these logs hitting you. Just going through too many shirts and shorts. I've seen a couple of people online using this setup. I think it's going to work out pretty good. Let's try it. Got the 4-way splitter on today. That's really the most common one I use. I tried the 6-way a few times, but you gotta have the right size, right kind of wood for that, you know. So let's get this thing loaded up. Holds quite a few logs actually. Alright, we'll run away. Got some nice birch here. It smells really good. That should be good for now. All right. Get going here. Got my axe. You never know when you might need it. Picker one I don't really need right now, but we'll keep it. I like my firewood a little bit bigger than normal, and this is, some people call it boiler wood, but it's just cut bigger for the outdoor boilers. I know this here is probably small for an outdoor boiler, but I don't feel like being too big anymore. Yeah, it gives it time to dry out too. Birch cut real nice. And this wood's a year old. It's been sitting on the driveway for a year in logs. It's still pretty damp inside. Dump hopper. That thing works out great. Dump hopper filled up and show you how to unload it. Pretty easy. I'll show you. I got my hat today. I didn't think there'd be this much sun out today, but I think we'll be alright. This winter I got to do something with the hydraulic wedge on this thing because it really would be nice to have one. birch. Smells like cream soda almost. Nice. Alright, let me get that reloaded. Nice big piece of oak right there. Not sure what kind of wood this is. It's very light. Very light wood. Almost looks like pine, but it's not. Not sure what it is. All I know is it'll burn in my stove. Alright, that's good for now. Keep going. This size here wood is nice wood for an outdoor boiler. That's like perfect size. I don't do them all that way because you need a mix of small and big. But this is really nice wood just to throw in for a lighter or something. But I mix them up, big ones and small ones. Alright, that's that. Let me keep on going. I don't want to bore you guys to death splitting firewood. So let me get a little more of this pile done and I'll be back in a minute. hole, as you can see. I'll show you how I dump it. They're very easy to dump, but if you don't know how, I'll show you. But I mean, there's nothing new. These things have been around forever. So let me show you how I do my firewood. I know it's only going over to this pile here, but I just don't feel like throwing it by hand into the pile because it's just easier to put it in here than dump it, because to throw it up there is actually kind of a pain in the neck. So let me just set up real quick and I'll just show you how I do it. All right, let's get some of this cleaned up before we go too far. So, got my hat on and my apron. This must look pretty good, huh? Nah, I don't care. Whatever works, you know? Whatever works. Just try to make a little more room to roll these logs down, because it's kind of hard to go over the sawdust and stuff like that, you know? That should be better. Let's get the thing reloaded and keep on going. All right, here we are, another day in the wood yard here. Not really a wood yard, it's a wood parking lot, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna start splitting some rounds today. I got about 20, I say about 22 pallets to go. These are them right there. Got the machine right here, good old rugged ridge, and I got the dump hopper ready. So, and there's the wood over there. So we'll get to it, and hopefully we can knock out a few of these pallets in a little bit, because I don't have a lot of time today, but get done what I can. So let's get going. Alright, so I got the machine put away. Done for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm sure some people are going to ask you, why don't you use a conveyor for your wood? Well, I have a conveyor. I've used a conveyor for about 20 years. I recently bought a new one a few years ago. It's just a cheap range road. It's definitely a homeowner version, I would call it. It works, but for me, all the stuff down here on the ground would have been in my wood pile, and I really don't want that crap in my wood pile. So to me, the dump popper works pretty good. It takes a little more time, but that's all right. But I'm not selling the wood. It's just for my own personal use, so it takes me a little bit longer. It's not a big deal. Let me show you what we got. All right, so coming over here, I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 more pallets of my 20-inch rounds, or about 20-inch or so. So I got 5 more pallets of those, and I got a couple small pallets here. These are 14s. Those are for someone else. I'm just giving it. I don't sell it. I just give it to them, so that's all right. And the pile's definitely getting bigger. I got a big tree actually fell down the driveway the other day, so I just pulled it out the forklift and left it here for now. I'll chop that up later, but the pile's definitely getting bigger, and we're almost done, so I can start hauling the stuff home pretty soon. Yeah, definitely got some wood in there. And it'll dry out so fast here. I got the full sun all day basically, and the asphalt driveway really cooks this wood really good, so no problems drying it right there. So doing pretty good. So I'll be back tomorrow. We'll get this tree cut up and put it in the trailer, get rid of it. There's nothing really good on it for me. I mean, there's probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 pieces here I can cut off. That's actually good wood to me. I'll take it. I'm not going to throw it away. So I'll trim it up to maybe about there, and I'll cut the limbs off it and just throw the wood into the pile. I'm not going to split it. That's it for now. We're going to get the old E350 on the road. Haven't had it on the road for a week now, so I'm going to drive that today. And I did a video on our new Mack truck here too. We just got that a month or so ago. So I did a video on that too. I got to put that out there. I'm not sure if it's going to come out, before this video or after, but there is one out there. I'll just have to get it ready. So that's it for today. I'm going to be back at this tomorrow.